Chapter 13. What's going on? Singe called as she hurried out of her pavilion. The guardians were carrying Trimmer over on Flame's back. The other guardian was still coughing hoarsely, spattering blood across Flame's shoulder and onto the ground. We're not sure, Emperor replied. I went to heal him, but I can't find any signs of damage. Are you sure? Singe asked, surprised at the dragoness's words. The only injury he had was the bond on his neck, Ember explained. But there's no reason to be coughing up blood the way he is. I see, Singe nodded understandingly. Bring him inside and we'll see what we can do. Thank you, Flame muttered, thankful to get the bloody earth dragon off his back. Singe led the guardians to the same area where she had treated Spyro and helped hand him down onto the lilies. As Tremor sat onto his stomach, his coughing began to worsen. He hacked and sputtered, and more blood stained delicious green water plants. Give it some space, Singe ordered, and the guardian stepped back and let her have some room. By now, the other dragons had formed a cluster in the main chamber of the pavilion and were chattering in hushed tones to themselves. Singe looked up at them and glanced over the dragons that had come to warn her. Plax, Zephyr, would you two be a good couple of sweethearts and have everyone wait outside kindly? You got it, Plax now, a bit too enthusiastically. He and the black dragon Zephyr turned and started towards the dragon friends. Alright everyone, outside with you all. Singe needs your space and you know she's going to help her get her work done. The other dragons moaned and grumbled irritably as they were forced to follow out the heatless pavilion. Once they were outside, Infernus pushed forward to get a look inside the pavilion. So, Infernus, said Harlan with a raised wing, Singe doesn't want anyone inside except the guardians. But the red dragon gave the other dragon a hurt look. It's okay. It's okay, a voice spoke up from behind Zephyr's Plax. They turned to see Sad standing there with a worried smile on her face. He's with me. And his eye grinned spread across Infernus' mouth. He ducked under Zephyr's wing, leaving him and Plax to stare dumbfounded at what they had just witnessed. Thanks, Stella, Infernus whispered, being sure to keep his voice down. No problem, Stella smiled. Let's just be sure to stay out of everyone's way, alright? I understand, the red dragon nodded. Two of them sat down beside each other beside the lily pad, and stared tremulously continued to cough. What's happening to me? He groaned, owing to the words in his breathing. Shh, Candace murmured gently. We'll get you fired up in just a little bit. Just try and relax. Tremor only coughed at her words, and more blood sprayed from his nostrils. I can't take this anymore, Candace. I just can't. Tremor, we need you to be quiet, Amber ordered. She was on the opposite side from Singe and was doing her best to search deeper into the Earth Guardian's body. However, both healers weren't having much luck. After nearly 30 minutes of coughing, Singe had had enough. She walked over to a curtain and brushed his side, revealing Charles with labels engraved into the wood. She dropped her talons on the wood for a moment as she planned her next course of action. At last she came to a decision. Infernus, Tang. She turned and both youngsters sat straight up in attention. Run and get Leafwind. We need his help for this. Aye, aye, Infernus and Tang said before disappearing outside. What's your plan? Ember asked curiously. I'm not sure, she sighed sadly. All we can do for now is make your friend more comfortable. She pulled open one of the drawers to look back over her shoulder. Hold your breath, everyone. The guardians did as they were told, and Singe took in a deep breath. She grabbed a very thick bramble and broke off one of the thick leaves. It resembled an aloe vera plant, but displayed a bluish hue around its burrs. Singe carried the plant back to Tremor and split it in half. Immediately, the guardians could feel a strong aroma against their sensitive facial scales, and their eyes began to water. Singe tapped Tremor on his shoulder, and the earth dragon opened his eyes. He looked at the root and sniffed it. He gasped and inhaled deeply, causing a loud gurgle to emanate from the back of his throat. His eyes widened before they rolled back in his head. The earth dragon passed on Singe exhaled a gust of flame, burning the plant and leaving an air of mint hanging in the room. The guardians exhaled, happy to breathe again. What was that? Candace said as she stroked her unconscious mate's back. A special plant we call dentine, Singe explained as she closed up her drawers. Its raw odor is strong enough to knock out any adult dragon, but when it's set on fire it leaves the air feeling fresh and relaxes those that breathe it in. Well, I think it works like a charm, Flame nodded. I bet you could have used that when you and Tremor first met, huh, Candace? The guardians all chuckled at that. Even Candace. The ice guardian laid her head down next to Tremor and closed her eyes to listen to his heartbeat. She had only been lying still for a moment when her brow furrowed. Do you guys hear what I hear? She asked. What is it? Amber asked as Candace moved her Singe over her. Didn't tremors breathing? Can't step back and tap the talent against his guard inside. Ember and Singe put the suds of their heads at him and they began here too. It sounds like water. She spoke up and Kate eyed Juggernaut with a disturbed look. Or something thicker, Ember added. Blood. Ken smiled darkly. He's got blood in his lungs. That would make sense, Ember pointed out. He did take a nasty kick to the chest. No, it wasn't Max. Ken shook her head. Haven't you noticed since about Cinder's anniversary he's been coughing nonstop and only seems to get worse? Yeah, Sally nodded. Do you think it was from an injury sustained with the wolves? I'm not sure. Ken's expression grew more serious. That battle with the Alpha Wolf really took a toll on him. Perhaps he sustained internal injuries, Singe pointed out. And if that's the case, it's going to be even harder to heal him than we originally expected. Outside the pavilion, Cinder waited with Max with a group of dragons. Max hung his head shamefully and stared at the ground. His killer claws tapped the stones nervously. You know it wasn't your fault, Cinder spoke and gave him a sharp nudge with her shoulder. Max didn't respond. Cinder saw and jumped in the thigh with a tail barb. Ow! Max yelped, snapping out of his trance. I said it wasn't your fault, Max, Cinder repeated. How can you say that? Max demanded hurtfully. You saw what happened. I kicked and it was all over from there on. Cinder shook her head. Max, Jeremy's injury isn't because of you. It may have flared up again because of you, but it's not your fault he's injured. We've been in constant battles over the last 2 months. Jeremy has probably taken more wounds and injuries than the rest of us put together. He's nearly died on several occasions, but thanks to his stubbornness, he keeps coming back to us. She gave Max another playful nudge. So don't worry about it. Alright? I'm sure he'll be fine. Max stared into her eyes. They seemed too confident and unwavering. At last, the rep of smile and gave her a thankful nose on her chin. Thanks, Cinder. He growled affectionately, and Cinder gave a slight coo of satisfaction. It was then that they heard the sounds of claws on stone, and the black dragon turned attention towards the pavilion. Infernus and Tank came bounding up their engines, followed by a great dragon and furious Odin by Cinder. Uh-oh, Max muttered as the three of them disappeared inside the pavilion. What? What is it? Cinder asked aloud at the tone in her friend's voice. The sleep wind. They brought me in to look at Tremor. And that's a bad thing? Max turned and fixed him with his ready green eyes. It means that the situation is beyond Cinder's ability to handle. It's a lot more serious than any of us expected. Oh no. Cinder's eyes went as she stared back at the building. Her thoughts drifted from Tremor to Candace and how she may be handling the situation. I think we should go inside. See if we can help in any way. I don't think I can be of any assistance. Max shook his head. You won't know until you try. Cinder retorted. She got to her feet. She wrapped her tail around Max's wrist and gave it a forceful tug. Now come on. You're with me on this one. Max stared at the dragon with surprised and confused eyes. Let's go, Cinder ordered and gave a firm stamp of her foot. Okay. Max was on his feet in an instant, not wanting to upset the dragoness. The two of them made their way through the crowd before nodding to Plax and Zephyr, who were diligently guarding the entrance to make sure no one snuck in. The two of them eyed Max suspiciously, but Cinder quickly put a stop to it. He's with me, she reported, and again the two dragons stared at each other in surprise. A hushed whisper went around the crowd of dragons. Even Max is with them? When did that happen? Before disappearing behind the veil, a smile spread across Max's muzzle. Don't get any ideas, bully.